So, hello everybody, and good morning to you. Over here is 2 o'clock in the morning. Um, this is in furtherance of our last conversation in class um, concerning our progress. Well, because of the limited time we had last class, so I decided to deploy this for us to bridge the gap, so that when we meet physically on on Thursday, we'll just start from where this video stopped. So I'm sure you're comfortable with this login area. This is your dashboard, okay, for Servers Empire. So to log into your cpanel, we're going to log in through our dashboard. I'll come over here and click service, okay. In your case, there'll be one service there, of course. In this case, there are two services. So I'll click over here, just as I showed you in class. And after doing that, I'll come over to the part where they say log into cpanel. You can't miss that. You click login. Okay, so this is perfect. This is your cpanel. I'm sure you're comfortable with the part how to create email and how to create subdomains, as we did in the class. Okay, subdomains over here. So I'm not going into that. I believe you already have a hang of that already. So we actually came into WordPress last time. So I'll just take you through the process again. So I came over to the part where that says Softiculous Apps Installer or the part where that says scripts. So these are different scripts. These are different CMS, content management system for different purposes. So this one is for multi-sites, not just blogs, but WordPress was built with so much emphasis on the blog section. Okay, so it will redirect you to this part here. It's simple. When you get to this part, you see install. You don't do it in this part, okay? You can if you want to, but I recommend just come install now. You can do this. You can click now and say custom install or whatever. But let's just go with this. Say install now. Then it brings you to this part when you want to do your installation. So remember, I created a site with this. Okay, so HTTP has to do with the protocol. Shop is the name of the domain. So I've selected the domain I want to store WordPress. Then I'll make sure I leave this empty. I'll come over to this part. I'll put the name of the blog. So name of the site. I'll call it Creative Limelight Shop. Okay, so it's showing there. So I can give it a name like online shopping on the go. Then over here, admin username. So I can give it a username. I can say um, smart guy. Then I'll come over here and say, let me just put my password, random keywords. Um, Let me say I am hungry, 99%. Okay, and then I come over to the part where they say email. So normally I would advise you to use any email you're using, any popular email you want to use. You can pick anyone to use. Okay. Okay. So in this case, I don't know the email I'm going to use. Okay. Let me just pick this email. Okay. So now over the part of plugin, you leave it empty. This leave it empty. Advanced. Make sure you come to done backup and choose backup. Once a day is okay. Then you put in your mail here. Okay, then you click install. So this is where we stopped in last class. So for so many people, the solution took time, probably because of network, probably because of your laptop. I don't know. So over here, it's telling me there's an installation, blah 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 blah. So don't mind it. You can come here, just click, select the checkbox to override all the files there. So there are some broken files that are there, like this HTTP access is there, although it's hidden. So I'll just click this to overwrite it and click install and continue the installation process. So you just have to wait for this bar to close up. During the class, it wasn't displaying like this on my system, probably because of the network. So I believe the network is better now, and this should give me better results. So you just have to wait for it to get to 100%. Sometimes when it gets to 95%, it becomes a bit sluggish. It happens like that sometimes. So we just have to be patient and wait for it. Now, web design is not very difficult. It's not difficult at all. Um, it's all about practice. Okay, if you follow every instructions I give to you, just follow it and do what I say you should do. I don't think you have any issue. So you see, it says, "Congratulations, your software was installed successfully." Yes, WordPress is a software. Okay, so now look into this. Now you're seeing shop.creativelilah.com. Now, what's the difference between these two? You're seeing this and you're seeing this. The difference here is that this one has this and this one doesn't. So this is the front end, this is the back end. Front end means this is the part people will see when they come to your site. This is the part only you have access to. It's just like you're going to a bank, and when you get to this bank, um, when you go to the bank, there's a part where visitors have restrictions not to go. You can't go to the strong room. You can't go to that room where they say you can collect cash. You see those bankers, come with big, big loads of cash into the counter to distribute to customers. You can't go there. If not, they'll call you a suspect, right? So same with your site. So this part is the part restricted to you and your team members, where you can go create blog posts, edit one or two things. Okay, this is the part that they're supposed to see. When you're doing your things, it's not supposed to be messy for others to see your mess. Okay, so that's why it's like that. Okay, so I hope that is well understood. Then WP-admin is only the difference. This just means you need to cram this. Okay, this is the default dashboard of WordPress. So whatever site you are using, if the name of your site is blessings.com or the royal.com.ng, after the extension, which is .com.ng or whatever you put there, if it's .ng, put /wp-admin and it will take you there to your login area. Okay, but in this case, if I click here, it will take me directly to my dashboard. Normally, I'm supposed to put normally if I put this link on my if I put this link on my browser here, it will take me to the part where I will log in. Like you see a dashboard where you log in, like those boxes where you log in. Then you put in the password you created during the registration process and your username or your email. But in this case, since it's a fresh installation, they give you the ability to just click to take you to your dashboard so that it will save you all the stress. So I'm going to click here right away. It's going to take me to my dashboard. So you see everything is just simple, 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 simple. So let us give it a little minute for it to finish loading. Okay, so now this is your dashboard. Now there's a lot of things here that might confuse you. That probably I'll talk a lot about this in class, but just know that the most important thing here, this is your back end. If you want to see your front end, you put your mouse here, you see a drop down as a visit site, you click on it to take you to your front end. So you can swap from the back end to the front end. The front end is what people will see. So this is what everybody in the whole world is saying. If you're in Dubai, in Cameroon, in Canada, in South Africa, in US, you put this URL, this is what they're going to be seeing. It's not looking beautiful, right? So if I want to go back, I put my mouse here and I go back to the dashboard. So it's just simple. So let's just see how this works. Okay, so now we're back here. So before I continue, there's a setting I want us to do. Now, this part is for posts. If you want to create, see, whatever I put your mouse on, it brings a drop down for you, so it's easy for you to handle. If you put your mouse here, it brings a drop down for it. If you put your mouse, if there are other options, you see it. So for this post, you see all posts, add new post category, post is normally used for creating blog posts. Like if you're a blogger, content creator, especially a blogger, you love writing. This is a way to uh, add new posts. Okay, this is a place for you to see all the posts you have created, and this is a place where you see you create categories for each of the posts. Like if you are talking about sports, talking about gossips, and the rest of them, these are the great categories. Tags are normally keywords that are associated with what they are writing. For instance, now when you go, if you see Instagram and you go on Facebook, you see something they call hashtag. Okay, it's still the same thing, but those ones have to do with you put hash there. So no, hashtags are always associated with keywords that are trending and the rest. So the same thing applies to your site. So you can write a blog post about Buhari, and you can put keywords that has to do with Buhari. We'll talk about America, talk about Nigeria, and put keywords that have to do with them. So that's for blogging. Okay, that's for you to explore more. I'm not going to that. Media is where you want to add media, video, audio, pictures, and the rest. Okay, this is where you see all of them. Want to see all of these? Where to add new pages. Pages is static. It's a static part of your site where you can talk more about your business. Okay, it's similar to post, but post is for strictly article writing, but page is more static. Now we'll come to comments. This is for blogging. In case somebody comments on your blog post, you comment to regulate it. Appearance, we'll be working on the appearance. Appearance is where you beautify your site and so on. Plugin is very important. This is what gives your site extra functionality. Extra functionality, okay? Like if you want to turn your site into an e-commerce store, it's a matter of plugin. If you want to design your website and you're looking for something that can give you the ability to do drag and drop and some other things, it's a matter of using plugins. And this way you add new users, maybe your team members. These are all the users you want to add. You click here and just fill the form accordingly. Some of all these are just normal English words, so it shouldn't be a problem. Tools, oh no, no, leave tools for now. Settings, let's leave settings too. Because the most important ones you'll be using more often is mostly if you're a blogger, you use post, okay, but not for everybody. For you're not a blogger, most important ones are mostly page, plugin, and appearance. Yeah, those three. That's what we're going to use often. So I want us to do a setting before continuing now. I didn't want this video to be very long, but unfortunately, it will be. So sorry about that. So I just want to put everything in one place. Okay, so now I come to settings. I want to do a setting. Now this setting is going to aid us in a lot of things to structure our permalinks. So if I put my mouse here, I come to permalinks. Okay, I click permalinks. So permalinks helps us to structure our URL. URL is this top thing you are seeing here. We want to structure it to be search engine optimized. That's we want it to be optimized for search engines like Google and the rest. So I'll come over to post name, most recommended, and you click save. So that's all you do here. Post name and save, nothing more. So if there's question, please you send the question across to me. Okay. So